same law. Here we have a single mother of three, Miss Lauren Tony, jailed for 1 year and fined $1 million for cyberbullying.
Guyanese owned businesses really need to up their game. Now, before I get further in this video, I would just like to say I am not promoting any specific business in this video.
I am sorry I vote. These people is a set of pretentious demons, you hear? I don't care if you are vexed with me. What I speak in my mind is a set of nonsense you are doing since you are go back in office.
Change, you know. If y'all notice it's change, it's no longer the Christmas cash grant. Get a clean out to y'all head. It's just the cash grant. The words that came out of his mouth were,
somebody tell my new man, my price gone up. Last year, price can't walk. You must see my Anna hide and duck. If you really want me, you can't broke.
Attorney General says electing Mohamed as opposition leader would stain Guyana's parliament. Really, Mr. Nandalal, electing Azidin Mohamed as opposition leader is where he's going to stain Guyana's parliament?
Talk the things, me comfy, talk the things, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy, talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things, me comfy, talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy, talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things, me comfy, talk the things, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy, talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no worry.
Let me start the things, man, and let's start the things. Steve, it's your boy Fire Feelings back in the building. How you guys doing? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a fresh upload of a fresh update. As you guys see how we start off the upload, you know what we got on the menu, you know what we got in the pot bubbling, so you know what will be served on your plate. Definitely. Whatever going on, before we go in any further, please, if it's your first time over here, give the video a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, put your post notification bell on. Y'all know the code. Y'all know what's going on, all right? So let's jump into these topics that we got for you quick and fast. Let's get this.
She said that no stop walk, so she want leave. I wonder what Lord do to she. Oh Lord, why she call Lee? Well, it's the boss of the boss, Gucci Boss, representing for Let's Talk the Things TV YouTube channel for all your Guyanese updates. Partner, listen, this is all about entertainment news, all the mix up, all the gossip, all the Guyanese things them were going on in and out of Guyana for the diaspora. People, let's talk the things. Alright, TV, I want you to subscribe to this thing, so trust me. The Patagola Shida, too, she have a big uncle. Let's gossip about it. Oh Lord.
Subscribers, definitely, we're going to kick it off today as we supposed to. And we're going to kick it off on cybercrime. Is cybercrime only for certain people? Is cybercrime only for the rich? Is cybercrime not for the persons who is poor? The lower class persons? What really going on with this cybercrime situation? Now we got a young female here whereby was sentenced 1 year, also fined $1 million for cybercrime. For a cybercrime. Now I didn't do the full research upon who she really talked about, but it must be serious for you getting put on $1 million bill. Now look, the persons them that definitely got a cybercrime charge. You understand? Let me go to Jennifer. What happened with Jennifer? What did they say that Jennifer needs? Annie, that's the Indian lady that accused one of the minister of the bombing at the gas station. How much fine did she go upon? What did they say about her? Critics. Oh my God. This man is this everybody. Cause everybody talk all kind of things. Imagine he went saying Mohamed went in the bombing. Mohamed is the reason for the bombing because the man got on a blue jersey. How he wasn't whole for cybercrime. This is the things that we talking about, viewers and subscribers. What's going on in the country, whereby we're seeing clearly with the government and what they're doing. It seems like it's only persons on their side like most persons would say, family, friends, and favorites, will not be facing penalty when it comes to doing such stuff or such things. But others have to go through and go through even worse. Viewers and subscribers, take a listen to Eternity Entertainment while he break it down to you guys. Listen this.
Guyanese brothers and sisters, both at home and in the diaspora, and to the international community that are looking in on us. So less than 2 months after the new Minister of Home Affairs, Ms. Onij Waldron, would have had a meeting with our commanders and our commissioners, and she would have said to all of them that they need to rekindle the trust that the Guyana Police Force, the GPF, and the citizens of Guyana had once. And she said that she told them that there needs to be across the board approach to law enforcement. And this was one of the ways that this relationship, this broken relationship, was going to be fixed. But less than 2 months after the minister said that, and in one Guyana, which the president continued to say that everything is accessible to everyone and everyone is subjected to the same law, here we have a single mother of 3, Miss Lauren Tony, jailed for 1 year and fined $1 million for cyberbullying. Miss Tony is an ambulance driver at Letem Hospital, an upstanding citizen who was taken to court today. And amidst the pressure, she pleaded guilty with an explanation, yet was dealt the full blunt of the law. We are now forced to question, where was this energy when Jennifer Ali and Guyanese critic were breaking every cybercrime rule possible? And they continue to. When the businessman shot the police officer and killed him, and when Carl Singh, RU of Region 9, shot the woman in her abdomen, why was Lauren dealt with so harshly? Now, this is why Eternity Enterprise always say that the ministers of the PPP, one Guyana government, spread a bunch of malarkey and ostentatious parading of verbiage they squandering as leadership and as governance, because they say it with their mouth, but then in the actual reality in the real world, we quickly realize that it's nothing but manipulation and politics and scripting of narratives for you, my brothers and sisters in the diaspora and out of the country that are looking in. Now, this mother of 3 that is an upstanding citizen, she has a job, she works for the state, and she's a tax-paying Guyanese. But she also pleaded guilty with explanation. Now, this woman would have been sentenced to jail for 1 entire year, taken away from her children for cyberbullying, and also fined $1 million. And it was placed in the news. While Miss Jennifer Ali continued to coerce and disrespect the entire African demographic in the Cooperative Republic. And even after she received a strict warning from the ERC, continued to do so. Now, all this woman was hit with was some counseling. They say she needs counseling. She needs evaluation. This is our penalty for disrespecting and slewing racial remarks and cyberbullying the young family and Mr. Sobrion during the loss of their daughter. With all the cyberbullying she was doing, she wasn't sent to jail. And then even though she was warned by the ERC, she went back and did it again. But up until today, she's not been fined. We've not heard her pay that $65,000 fine for racial expressions and all of these things. As a matter of fact, she got away basically scot-free. Now we move on to Mr. Guyanese critic, who naturally comes on the media and tell anybody anything that comes to his mouth. Now y'all know I'm a fan of the critic, but we're calling a circle and a square here. And this is the reality. Critic says what you want. And you take it a step further. Critic was given a gag order by, I believe it was Navindra Singh. I can't really recall. Don't quote me. He was ordered by the court to cease and desist from mentioning Azadeen Mohamed and Nazir Mohamed's name on his live broadcast when it comes to inserting light. And the man continued to do so. Just imagine, the court warned this man, and the man continues to do so up until today. Where is the one Guyana? Where is the cross-the-board approach to law enforcement that Ms. Onij Waldron so eloquently spoke of? This is why you see, we call it malarkey. It's just as what's going on now, today even. They're saying that Azadi Mohamed would stay in the parliament if he becomes opposition leader, even though his party won the majority of the votes for the oppositions. They're saying that he would stay in the parliament. But in this same country, the president today, at that time when he would have been the presidential candidate, he would have had 19 fraud charges leveled against him. I want you guys to just see clearly that what we're saying is actually being proven every single day. And it's only because it's just one of me. And I can't do as many videos as I would like to because I have my job and other things to do. But this clearly shows you. We look at the baby Skello incident, right? And we saw baby Skello was locked up and all of these things. And this girl was never locked up. We look at the way Critic operates with impunity and he's never locked up. He's never jailed. Ordered by the court to cease and desist from saying Azadi Mohamed name, he continues to do so and nothing is done. But now a mother of 3 is taken away from her children and fined $1 million. I would really love to know exactly where is it this woman can say that is so outlandish, that goes beyond the things that the Guyanese critic would have said, and even the things that Miss Jennifer Ali would have said. Now, brothers and sisters, you can leave your thoughts in the comment. Possibly send me the video that this woman is being charged, or the message that this woman would have been charged for cyberbullying and sentenced to 1 year in prison. Or you guys can tell me, you may know better than me. Where is it that this woman done so bad that compares to what Miss Jennifer Ali would have did? And where is it that she could have said that compares to what Mr. Michael Rodriguez, aka Guyanese critic, the realest thing out of Guyana, would say continually on his live broadcast?
Guyana, y'all gonna learn about one Guyana. One Guyana, them are gonna know one Guyana by. From them move it from one people, one nation, one destiny, you know them boycotting the whole thing for the self. One Guyana mean the self. PPP people, friends, family, and favorites. Because definitely, you see, I call the names, I mean, he call the names too. You know what I mean? Straight up. One more y'all want to see. One more y'all want to hear. But still, not for y'all give them y'all votes. Because like I said, they're not for one man. No. Let's go for enough people. Enough people. Because look, Annie will come out and say all these things about the minister against him. And there's some serious allegation that he was involved with the bombing. Allegedly, we don't know how true it is. But why she didn't get handled such a steep penalty like this female is? So where is it? You know what I mean? I tell you, boy, this government here. But viewers and subscribers, leave your comments in the comment section. As we continue talking the things, so we see whereby Mohamed name is in the Gleaner, in the media, in the air again, because why Mohamed's supposed to get signed in or swear into parliament, and they are not doing such. Now we hear whereby the Honorable Anil Nandalal, or something else get mixed up with the name, came out and said how Mohamed getting swearing to parliament will, you know, stay in the parliament and all these things. This he word. Now a lot of persons got a lot of problem when he said it, like, what you really mean? Now we all know he's talking about the sanction, extradition, and whatever criminal charges that is definitely facing Mohamed at this said moment here. But oh guy, by now we don't know this is cap. By now we know this is cap. We know this is does the PPP doing all of this because whatever grievance between the two of them and where is he seen, we don't know what make this come about. But they just don't want Mohamed to be in parliament because Mohamed gonna give them some damn licks. You understand? Because despite APNU, we know that Mohamed getting more seats than APNU. 16 seats is still a lot. It might say a little bit, but we don't care. It's still a lot. Viewers and subscribers, take a listen to my brethren from Eternity Entertainment again with this whole situation with Mohamed getting a swear in. God.
Attorney General says electing Mohamed as opposition leader would stain Guyana's parliament. Really, Mr. Nandalal, electing Azadi Mohamed as opposition leader is where he's going to stain Guyana's parliament? But then with the same mouth, in the same breath, the Minister of Legal Affairs also said that the Speaker of Parliament, Mr. Manzoor Nadir, is out of the country, and as soon as he comes back, Azadi Mohamed will be sworn in. But let's read some of the article and then we'll talk about what we need to talk about. Attorney General says electing Mohamed as opposition leader would stain Guyana's parliament. As opposition political party pressed the Speaker of the National Assembly to convene a meeting for the election of an opposition leader, Attorney General Anil Nandalal is of the view that while the process will take place, he has real concerns over the likelihood of the Win Party leader Azadi Mohamed being elevated to that post while facing an extradition request. The 13th Parliament was convened in early November, and there has been cause since for the Speaker to move swiftly to call a meeting for the election of the Leader of the Opposition. The Leader of the Opposition is elected at a meeting of all the parliamentary opposition members. With Mr. Mohamed Win Party holding the most seats of the opposition side of the House, he is expected to be elected to the position of opposition leader. Mohamed and his father are facing an 11-count U.S. indictment on allegations of wire and mail fraud and money laundering and tax evasion claim. The extradition request by the U.S. is currently making its way through the local court. The Attorney General said he believes that due to the current legal troubles of the Win leader, the country risks being ridiculed internationally if he is to serve in the constitutional position of opposition leader. The stain and the international stigma that would attach to our parliamentary process, to the institution of Guyana by the fugitive offender not only sitting there but holding the post of opposition leader is far graver and would cause permanent damage, and that issue, I think, ought to feature with greater prominence in our public debate and pronouncements, the Attorney General stated. Mr. Nandalal, however, acknowledged that there is a delay in the appointment of the opposition leader, and he is confident that the process will take place when the Speaker returns from overseas. Great speech, Mr. Anil Nandalal. We love the loquacious proclivities from the many ministers of the government. These guys with their wit and their deep knowledge of the Constitution, conveniently when it serves them. Now, this is why you see I'm saying what I'm saying, and I do believe sometimes these messages, they're just revealed from the wrong lips. Because this same Attorney General, Mr. Anil Nandalal, he would have been in opposition, and their presidential candidate at the time, Dr. Mohamed Ifran Ali, the now president of Guyana, he would have been facing 19 fraud charges, Mr. Anil Nandalal. Your presidential candidate would have been facing 19 fraud charges, Mr. Anil Nandalal. And where was this energy? Where was your concern about the stain that it would place on our parliament, Mr. Nandalal? When your president today, the president of Guyana today, would have been facing 19 fraud charges and would have been on a ban from Canada. Where were these concerns at that point, Minister Nandalal? Let's speak briefly about Miss May Thomas. Where was your concern when Miss May Thomas' name would have been on the same sanction list? Why don't you speak about her at all? Why is it all about Mr. Azadi Mohamed? Why do you speak about Azadine and Nazir Mohamed only? Why don't you speak about the people at GRA that were implicated by Mr. Lal? Why don't you speak about the people at Soku? Why don't you speak about the people of the police force that would have been working at the time when this gold would have been exported so that Azadi Mohamed could have underdeclared the taxes and the amount of gold that he actually shipped out? Why don't you speak about these people? It's the convenience is what we have a problem with, Attorney General. This is what we have a problem with. Because even when your minister, Mr. Nigel Dharamlal would have been implicated in SA, where was the concern that it could stain our parliament if your government would feature a minister that would have been accused of such a heinous crime on your roster? And then at the time you said nothing really, and then today you guys brought him back again. These sort of scandals amongst ministers and parliamentarians in other countries, This is a death sentence to your political career, but not in Guyana, not with one Guyana. And this is the partiality. This is why you see when the Honorable Minister and AG, Mr. Nandalal, speaks these words from his lips, it sounds very hypocritical to us. Miss Isabel Young would have been in this country and done a deep investigation into alleged corruption into your government. Your great Vice President, Dr. Barrett Jagdeo, one of the greatest, most long-running leaders in this country, would have been pinpointed and fingered by a one Sue Jerome in numerous counts of corruption. To which Mr. Sue Jerome said basically the Vice President was selling the country out. Once the Chinese come to Sue Jerome because even Mr. Barrett Jagdeo type like this, it's a done deal. The sellout of our country, the sellout of our patrimony. Where was this same energy? And your government never did an investigation. Miss Isabel Young received an award for our deep and professional undercover work. But yet still, the government of Guyana chose not to even investigate it. The Vice President just said that he was going to sue Jerome. And when he finds him, he's going to bring him up on charges for those allegations. Where is Sue? Even up until today, we don't know where Sue is. But yet still, with all of the fraud charges that the President had, you weren't concerned about the stain on Parliament at that time, Minister Nandalal. With all the SA charges that would have been leveled against Mr. Larimlal, you weren't concerned about the stain on Parliament at that time. And with the deep corruption that Miss Isabel Young and Vice News discovered and unearthed with video evidence and sound evidence, audio evidence of alleged corruption with the Vice President, you guys didn't do any investigation and you're still not concerned about staying in the Parliament. There's even a story about a pandit, I'm not even going to mention his name, but he was accused of SA on a 13-year-old girl, after which that 13-year-old girl committed suicide and ended her own life. And it would have been in the news that this guy would have been appointed as a junior minister under one of your ministries, Minister Anil Nandalal. Where is the concern about the stain on our Parliament, Mr. Nandalal? So you see, it's the partiality and it's the hypocrisy of many of these ministers is why we don't trust them. It's why we don't have the ears to hear what many of you guys say, because you say it today, but you were fine with the same thing when your presidential candidate, Ifran Ali, would have been accused of 19 fraud charges. And when your vice president would have been accused, not really accused, alleged of many counts of corruption by a Sue Jerome that's supposed to be sued but is still not sued. So, this is what we're saying. We're going to take our chances with Azadeen Mohamed. Because we've seen that many of the people in your government would have been accused of many criminalities and you took your chances on them.
Nobody said these people them here ain't good, these people them crazy, and these people them just doing what they want to do because they in power and they feel like, alright, we is the boss, we don't give a F for nobody, so we gonna do what we gotta do. Because straight like what the brother said, want to all these ministers where y'all got in y'all party that was mentioned about or even in the papers, the news about rape and this and done, and y'all never see it as a problem. Y'all never see it as staining your party. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. It's a one-sided thing. One Guyana mean one side. Only PPP. Yeah, buddy. You know what I mean? Straight, buddy, we seen this clearly as day, bro. Clearly as day we seen this. You see it, man? And it's no lie. These one of them, the president had how much charges. Why didn't say, let me easy out by now. Let me look for somebody else. No. I'm trying to tell you, bro. It's crazy. Viewers and subscribers, let me know what your thoughts on this whole situation here so with Mohamed getting swear in. Now, as we continue talking, he thinks Ace now, this female, definitely forward out, and yo, I laughing, but not at her, but just laughing at her actions toward the voting. And it's to show that even the PPP supporters are getting squeezed at this said moment. Viewers and subscribers, take a listen.
Water bill for real. This why paying water bill for? This is the new 5-year pandem What we getting? I ever sorry I vote. These people is a set of pretentious demons, you hear? I don't care if you are vexed with me. What I speak in my mind is a set of nonsense you are doing since you are go back in office. I ever sorry. I didn't even ever come out my house the day for vote. I didn't even feeling good and I come out my house and vote for your dog. This is the thanks people getting. Y'all only with your fancy friends and pretending for like poor people and care about the poor, but y'all truly don't care about nobody. Y'all care about yourself and your family and your friends. This is totally too much. I can't take it. Every day since last week, this water cutting off. I got 2 babies. One is 2 years and one is 10 months. And I need a lot of water for you. And this is Christmas time when people got to work for you. And you choose to cut off water. That one got water problem. This is the new development. I don't understand. Y'all better fix it. And if you pay water bill on time, you come and cut it off. Look, I just fed up. I done. Me ain't voting for nobody no more. Cause all y'all is a set of pretentious demons. You hear? I don't care. You can come for me. I don't care.
Well, 5 years you're talking about. You're lucky it's not 10 years. You lucky it's not 10 years. Here she said she didn't even feeling good for come out your bed for going vote, but she still going vote for PPP. Now she balling if there's a new 5 years resolution where they gonna get. Imagine a country of many wood and water suffering from water still. Well, if we still getting black, what I mean, water must be an issue because water is supposed to be the main source for energy. You understand? So with a country that you hear them say many wood and water and these kind of thing, what we should have a lot of energy and we shouldn't be having blackouts like how we get in blackout. But it shows clearly it's F-free. It's F-free. People bawling and begging, but you know how important water is. Guyana Water Company, GWI, whoever. Y'all know how important it is with water, bro. Come on, bro. I tell you, this place is no fightation.
By the time I knew man, my price gone up. Last year, price can't walk. It must see my Anna hide and duck. If you really want me, you can't broke. Tell my new man, my price gone up. Last year, price can't walk. You must see my Anna hide and duck. If you really want me, go look a walk.
Well, viewers and subscribers, brand new female artist definitely reviewing today. We did drop her on an upload last, but definitely we gotta bring her back to the platform so you guys could get soaking with this song here. So she go by the name of Mini Slim, and this one is entitled New Man. Now you know Christmas is around the corner. A lot of female and the man throughout 2025 break up. They got a new man in their life, or a new man is definitely watching them, seeking them, or wanting them.
Go look a walk as a carpenter, cause in my room, boy, you can't enter. Me, I look for some big investor, come and want build my house by December. So my next man might be a mason, doctor, or electrician. Make sure so you have your occupation, or time you just wasting.
Letting all the females know, don't get no broke man for the new year. It's 2026 we're going into. Make sure the man we are getting got a 9 to 5. This man ain't got to be a drugs man, this man ain't got to be a criminal, nothing like that, only no big set of money. Once this man got a 9 to 5 job and he look like he want work, he look like he want give you things, because any good woman in a man life, you gotta give you things.
You know, see, I'm a little, I'm a nice. You have to invest for your piece of my vibe. Made a trophy, me at a price. But know you want me to be your wife. Yo, go look a walk. Yeah, go look a walk. Yeah, go look a walk. If you really want me.
I say, investing into a woman, it is our priority as a man. So don't make nobody tell you I'm not in females
listen to this song, bad piece of song. And like I said, man, produced by Bam Squad Production. I gotta show it to my boy Alabama. You know I got here all the time like them, bro. I know anything come out of your studio is bomb. Yeah, man. So you don't know definitely, like we always do, we're not gonna play all the old track over here. We're gonna give you a chance to head over to our page and give her some support. And when you head over to our YouTube page, yeah, man, let her know that let's start the thing for you. Feeling sent you over there. Definitely. Alright, so I'm gonna pin the link for this track in the comment section in the description so you guys could visit her channel and give her support.
Last year, price can't walk. I'ma see my Anna hide and duck. If you really want me, you can't broke. Tell my new man, my price gone up. Last year, price can't walk. I'ma see my Anna hide and duck. If you really want me, go look a walk.
Slim, yeah, mini slim. Once again, big up to the Bam Squad Production. Yeah, man, make sure your man got money. No broke man, make sure the man can walk. You understand? Anyway, that was on the entertainment news. Let's jump into some more stuff before we get out of here. Viewers and subscribers.
Guyanese owned businesses really need to up their game. Now, before I get further in this video, I would just like to say I am not promoting any specific business in this video. I'll give an example just to bring my point out. So last Saturday we needed drinking water in the house. My partner and I went to a popular Guyanese owned supermarket for water, to buy water, like around between 9:30 and 10 o'clock on a Saturday. When we got there, they're saying that they're not ready to sell. They were open, but they were not ready to sell. So you expected us to go back in the car and wait until you were ready to sell? This is not 20 years ago. This is not 20 years ago when we had to go miles, walk or ride or drive miles to get produce. There's a Chinese supermarket on every block in this country that opens 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock, rain, hail or snow. My first choice was not to go to a Chinese supermarket, but you sent us there. You sent us to the Chinese supermarket. My first choice was to come to a Guyanese owned supermarket. Moving along. So earlier this year, I was going on vacation and I saw this online store. They had like this bodysuit that I wanted to wear under, like, you know, the evening gown, so the evening gown can fall like smoothly over. And I contacted them. I was like, hey, you know, I need this and this delivered to this address on this day, because they were offering delivery. At the time I was over the river working, so I wasn't in Georgetown to, you know, receive it at that time. The person texts back, sorry, I don't work on weekends, or I don't work on that day. So I thanked them for their time and I stopped messaging. Now, what do you think I was gonna do? You think I was gonna wait until you ready to work to then buy the bodysuit to see if it fit and then go on the plane and go on my vacation? I continued to search and I find a bodysuit place that worked that day and that was able to deliver what I needed. Y'all sleeping. Business owners in Guyana sleeping while the other races in Guyana working 24 hours. And we sleeping and we not working this day and we not working that day. Moving further along, the people that own small businesses, like that does nails, that does hair, that does waxing, when there's a big show in this country, the next day you can't get them to do anything. They hang over more than anybody else and they're running a business. They can't wake up the next morning to do anything, and they have no system in place for customers when they hang over, when they're tired, when they went on party the night before. Nobody's saying you can't party, but you're running a business. What is more important? So when you close your business because you went partying the night before, what do you think the Spanish girls are doing? They're doing hair, they're doing nails. You could go to a specific place on Sheriff Street and get that done. When you open for do wax, where you think I go in? I go into another Brazilian place to get my wax done that open, that wake up. What is Guyanese? What is gonna become of us in the next 20 years with this mentality? When you're working for people, you're there. If the people say you come 7:45 because your shift start 8, you're showing up every day 7:45. When you open your new business, you can't show up for yourself. Why are you letting yourself down? Get up and show up for yourself. Open your business. You are chasing away customers to other places. And then you're going to turn back and say, oh, Guyanese don't support Guyanese. Guyanese. How are we going to support you when you're sleeping? Just one more. For the Guyanese businesses that use TikTok influencers to promote their business. Let's say it's a food business. And prior to this promotion on TikTok, you were making, let's use burgers as an example, 50 burgers. And then you're running a promotion on TikTok. You're going to make the same 50 burgers. And when customers show up at the business, oh, it's finished. Oh, you come too late. Come on. The worst thing you could do is disappoint a customer where food is concerned. You're never gonna see them back again. Guyanese own businesses, big, small, or startup. You have to up your game. It only left for the others that came into this country to start cooking curry roti, cook up and fry fish. And it's done for all the rest of the businesses. Because that's the only thing they're not cooking right now and selling. We have to up our game. Get up and show up for yourself. The big businesses, you don't have the luxury of turning away customers anymore. There are other owned businesses that offer the same service, the same exact service with better customer service. Now, as a Guyanese, I would like to support Guyanese owned businesses. But Guyanese owned businesses don't make it easy. They be sending us to other places to support them. Guyanese owned businesses, you need to up your game.
You know why it's admire viewers and subscribers? This is why it's admire. I admire a young female, or should we say a young person, you understand, that speaks so much sense, that is put people upon game. Kind of like I keep telling y'all, and they got persons that might be older than these young individuals that doesn't think like how she's speaking. And then they got some young ones that think more better than some big old back people. Because they go all right. And that's why the same reason why people, or should we say certain countries, start to implicate robots. Because it seems like it don't only happen in Guyana. We as human beings is get too comfortable. Soon as you start making little money in your business, you used to wake up 5:30, open your business sharp at 6 o'clock. You see the first year doing that, after you make a little investment within it, you start opening 6:30, sometimes 7 o'clock, sometimes the people them outside waiting, you ain't open. Y'all just get too comfortable. That's why when the next person open a business like y'all, you're quick to say, them bad man and them fighting me down or fighting you down with what? Stay up on your game. If you said this is the time you're open. Stop slumbering like this sister and say stop sleeping, or your food gonna get eat. You understand? This is the whole messed up thing with Guyanese people and a lot of persons in the world. They get too comfortable. It is happened to me sometimes as a human being. Nice guy say, yo, fire, catch yourself, but I don't dip under. Stay up on your grind, stay up on your game. From you get comfortable, you're gonna lose. Not like I say, man, Frankie for lose, but not like that. Knowing that it's I myself premeditating for lose. No, because it's like a premeditation, knowing that you got something to do at a specific time, that you already build a community that is depending on you. And then when you get comfortable is another story. Come on, bro. No joke. But you viewers and subscribers, leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what's your task. And this is a serious message. Big up yourself, sis. I really appreciate this message we send out to you. You say it, man? No joke.
It's the realest king, and y'all done spit the realest thing. People here to give you guys an update. Now we have President Ali saying last night at the One Guyana Christmas Village and Supermarket celebration on Main Street. Here what the president said about the Christmas cash grant. Well, people listen and be real now. It changed, you know. If y'all notice it's changed, it's no longer the Christmas cash grant. Get a clean out to y'all head. It's just the cash grant. The words that came out of his mouth were, the cash grant is alive and well. This is what we waiting for here. But wait there. You're alive, wait there. Wait the cash grant. You're alive, wait there. You're alive and you're well, but wait there. Fuck them, boy. Wait there. Anyway, people, y'all don't take it from me. Y'all will hear it from the horse's mouth.
Hope is alive tonight. The cash grant is alive and well.
Right.
Unity is alive tonight.
Why are they clapping, fam? These people that sit down there understand what they're listening or they get programmed.
Let us carry that spirit.
They get programmed for the camera. I don't know what this about. It's alive.
Are the ones we choose to build together.
It's alive and well. No, I want y'all drop your thoughts in the comment section. Like, follow, share, people. Lordy. No other country, boy. No other country other than the land of many possibilities, fam. I'm telling you, boy. Hey, it's alive and it's well. But where is it? I don't know, people. They're giving some of the life of the cash grant that is alive and well. They're giving some of the life to the disabled. But I don't know how much percentage of life it's gonna be left with. Anyway, people, y'all know what to do.
Viewers and subscribers, Jaja God. Hey, the realest king, big up yourself. Like I keep telling y'all and I'm gonna tell y'all again, you understand? My purpose is to open y'all eye more for y'all and really open. I ain't gonna keep banging. I can ash y'all up on your hand, foot for those lay y'all. I can do it. That's my purpose. And I keep telling y'all, these people them, it does taking us for a fool. These people them take me for a big cow with a ring in we nose. And people ain't seen though. First it was to be a Merry Christmas. We supposed to have a jolly Christmas. A cash grant Christmas. But now you hear nothing but Christmas cash grant. It's crazy. But I hope me brothers and sisters them could see what these people them really they're doing and what these people them really showing us. Like I said, if they do good, I give them flowers. If they do bad, I can beat them and do go for any party, not only PPP. But viewers and subscribers, leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what's your thoughts on this. Anyway, it was a pleasure being here with you guys. There's probably going to jump out. Do hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, so far, give the video a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, put your post notification bell on so you'll be notified when we drop a new upload, a new video, or even when we go live. Follow us on all the social media platforms. Like we said, we on Facebook, we on TikTok, we on Instagram, we on Twitter. Come on, guys, you know what it is. Follow us on all the platforms so you'll be up to date with everything when we drop in, because we post on all the platforms, okay? Once again, it's your boy Fire Feelings. Have a blessed remainder of this Sunday as we enter the new week. See you guys. Stay blessed.